Hi guys, today's video is about American products and I was really fortunate this month to get my hands on some. Sophie from Sophie's Boutique, who I will put all the information for below, basically was working in America over the summer. I mean, how cool is that? I would love to work in America for the summer. And she asked me on Twitter one night if there was anything that I wanted bringing back. So I said I wanted a couple of things, PayPal'd her the money, and hey presto, that's how I got a couple of the things that I'm about to show you. But she was also running a huge American drugstore giveaway when she got back, and I just had to enter because I love entering giveaways. I'm a bit of a comper at heart, but also because if I could try and get, you know, if I had the opportunity to get my hands on these products, I would. And I won, which I was ridiculously excited about. I ran around the house screaming, yay! And like, oh, I can't wait to try this, can't wait to try that. And Dave was just like, you've won what? Exactly. So I had to show him, and then he was like, more makeup, great. Because the spare room has now been turned into my beauty room, or is in the process of being turned into it anyway. It's sort of a guest room as well, but if you want to see a tour of that anytime soon, then leave me a comment in the comments section and I will try and get that filmed for you. Anyway, back to the, situation in hand, the American goodies. So I have had the opportunity now to try things out, swatch them and test them, and just give you my initial thoughts on them. So that's why I've waited a little bit before I decided to film this video, because I wanted to give you a little bit more information. And oh look, an eyeshadow. So I'm just going to start with the two products that I asked Sophie to specifically bring back for me, and she was a darling for doing that because, you know, when you go away on holiday, the last thing you want to be doing, or going away for a working holiday, the last thing you want to be doing is traipsing around shops looking for stuff for other people, especially if they're not a family. So I really do appreciate that. So if you're watching, thank you so much. So the first thing I asked her to get for me was the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Eyeshadow, and I wanted Bronzed Taupe because I'd seen this on a makeup menu by Vivianadoesmakeup, who I will link below as well. And I thought, that is my kind of shade. I really do need that in my life. I haven't actually tried the Infallible eyeshadows before either, even though they're available in the UK. There's just never been any colours that have really stood out to me in terms of I need that. And I decided I really wanted this. It's like a pressed pigment, and it's got a little stopper to stop it from going everywhere, and it's this beautiful bronze colour. It is a bit taupey when you apply it to the eyelid, but they're really easy to work with. Considering they're a pigment, I thought, they're like a pigment, sorry, I thought these are going to be so messy. Helen, what have you got yourself into? But I really, really like this, especially with a flat brush, so you can just sort of pat it on, and then with a more rounded blending brush, you can then blend it out better. And I really, really adore this shade. I'm so glad I asked for it now because it has been one of my go-tos since it arrived. And then the next thing I asked for was a Wet n Wild trio because I loved the one that Islay bought for me. Again, I will link Islay below, and I will also link the review I did of my other Wet n Wild trio, but she bought that back for me from New York. Well, Sophie, I'm getting all my names mixed up, I'm really sorry. I asked Sophie for the Sweetest Candy trio because I really enjoyed using the Walk in My Eggshells one, and I thought, what's a few more? And they're really so easy to use. They just get 3 shades like this, and it says on it, eyelid, crease and brow bone. You can't really go wrong, and if you're a bit of a eyeshadow novice like I am, then these are brilliant. And I just really like them. I don't think I'm going to be using the pink as much as the other 2 colours, but I definitely will use it at some point, so I'm really glad I asked for that. And then on to the giveaway stuff that I've won. I'm going to start with nail polish, purely because I haven't actually tested out any of the nail polish. I'm still growing my nails, and as you can see, they're still stumpy as hell. But hopefully, as luck will have it, I'm looking at a job that allows me to wear nail polish, so that's another incentive for me to be able to grow my nails and paint them properly. Plus, I've still got that Rio nail art kit that I am yet to mess around properly with because I really want to do some great designs on them. So yes, I am saving all of my new nail polishes and things for when I've got nails. But the first three items from the giveaway are these, and this is the Revlon Nail Art Moon Candy. And it's got two sides, so I'm assuming this is the base colour, this dark plum purple, which is beautiful and will be perfect for autumn. And then it's got this pink iridescent glitter side, so I'm assuming that goes down first and then that goes on top. But yeah, I really like the pink. The pink is so cute and it's got that blue iridescence to it. And then, like I said, this will be perfect colour for the coming autumn months. So I'm really excited to try that out. And then I have two glitters, and I've never been a massive glitter fan, but having seen other bloggers do glittery nails and things, they just look phenomenal. So I thought, hell to it, I'm going to use these as soon as my nails are long enough. And the first one is the Milani nail lacquer, and this one is in gems. And it is possibly the most multicoloured thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at all the glitter and look at all the colours. It's absolutely stunning. So yeah, I'm really excited to use that. I might even put that on my toenails before my nails have grown. And then there's this one, which is the Wet n Wild Fergie nail colour, and this is in Flossy Flossy. What a name! But this is more of a silvery pink sort of toned one. Again, loads of glitter particles in there, round glitter particles, and it's a massive bottle, so I can't really imagine anyone being able to get through that. But yeah, it looks really good. So on to the products that I have tried, and I'm going to start with lip products first. So these aren't anything new to me, but they're always good to have in your stash. So this is the EOS lip balm in Sweet Mint, and it's basically a screw top and it's like an egg shape or an oval shape or what have you. I've had one of these before in Summer Fruits, and it was Islay that sent me that one, and I'm almost all the way through it. I do like using them. I think they're a fun little product, and they're great because they're so brightly coloured you can just reach in and find them in your handbag really easily, so I really like that. I used this morning actually, and the scent, like the flavour is really sweet mint, and I find it like freshens my breath when I've put it on as well, even though I obviously have brushed my teeth, but when I use this it like gives me that little extra hit of freshness, so I really like that. And then it's the Maybelline Baby Lips, and it's just a clear one, and this is in Peppermint. And it does smell quite minty as well. I didn't like the baby lips that, the pigmented ones, the ones that you can sort of use for colour, purely because I didn't find them to be anything other than gimmicky. But a clear one, obviously, it's just going to do what it says on the tin, which is moisturise, and this has SPF 20 in it as well. And I'm going to the beach tomorrow. Only Anglesey, it's only Wales, it probably won't be sunny, but I'll definitely take this with me, purely because the SPF will protect from wind as well. Moving on, I got given a mascara, and I'm actually wearing this right now. It's the Falsies Big Eyes Volume Express Waterproof Mascara, and I believe this, yeah, this is Maybelline. Basically, it's a two-ended one, so at the top you've got the big brush for your top lashes, and then at the bottom you've got a really diddy wand for your lower lashes. Now, I don't usually wear mascara on my lower lashes purely because I find that it smudges really easily and I just don't like the look of it. I am actually starting to wear mascara on my lower lashes because that brush is so tiny, it's so difficult to smudge, and this is a waterproof as well, so it's not going to smudge anyway. It's an absolute bitch to remove, so yeah, it's definitely one for wearing on a night out, and I'm really glad I tried it. I'm not sure I'll do a full review on it because I don't think it's that spectacular. It's not as good as, say, Benefit They're Real. For my lashes, I don't find I get the volume or the length, but I do really like this, and I'm really glad that I won it because it's something different to try. And I may possibly start trying more Maybelline mascaras in the future. To be honest, that's the first Maybelline mascara I think I've ever tried, which is quite bad for someone that prides themselves on being a beauty blogger. So yeah, I'm interested now to see what else Maybelline have to offer. The next couple of things are face powders, and the first one is this Milani Illuminating Face Powder, and just look at how cute that is. It's roses! I love it. I really do. This is in number 3, Beauty's Touch, and I just think that is gorgeous. I don't really want to use it because it'll ruin it, and if I ever hit pan on it I'd be devastated. And it gives this really peachy sort of pink colour, which you can use as a highlighter or a blush, which I like. the fact it's double duty. And yeah, it's something I've been wearing quite a lot. I'm not wearing it today because I've gone so dark with the eyes. I thought I'd keep it quite light with the skin. By the way, I'm really sorry about the lighting. I know this half of me is completely dark because when I was sat at the window it was too bright, when I was sat in my bedroom it was too dark, so this was sort of the only happy medium I could come up with. So I'm really sorry about that, but yeah, as long as you can see the products I'm talking about, I don't really mind. But yeah, that's really, really pretty, and there'll be a full review of this coming up soon because I just can't not take photographs of it. And then the next thing is a facial highlighter again, and this is the Wet n Wild by Fergie, and it is the To Reflect Shimmer Palette Centre Stage Collection. And look at this, it's absolutely huge. That's my hand. It's like fits into the palm of my hand. It's ridiculous, ridiculously big. But then I suppose in America everything's big in comparison to what we get in the UK. Yeah, and it's basically like a baked highlighter. It's really pretty. It's like a champagne-y pink colour. That one there. And yeah, it's not that chalky at all. It's really easy to blend. I'm really liking it at the moment. I think it's quite similar to MAC Soft and Gentle, but I'll have to swatch it and then compare it with a swatch because I haven't actually tried MAC Soft and Gentle, but from what I've seen it looks very, very similar, so I'm really excited to have that. And I love highlighters. Who doesn't love highlighters? So yeah, I'm really excited to have that in my collection. Then I've got some lipsticks, and anyone that knows me knows how much I love my lip products. Genuinely love lip products. So we're coming to the end now, guys, I promise. Just a few more bits and bobs because I know this video is going on for a while. But the first thing is a Wet n Wild lipstick, and it's in the shade Think Pink. And the packaging is quite, well, Wet n Wild, they're quite cheap, aren't they? So it's like sort of MUA. It reminds me of MUA or perhaps NYC. But yeah, it's alright. It's quite hard to get the top off this. This is, oh, cat's been near this. This is a very, very pink, baby pink colour. I'll wind that down actually because it doesn't feel that steady. But it's very matte, and it's this sort of colour, and it actually reminds me more of a neutral MAC Chatterbox, but this is more matte. And I wore it the other day, and to be honest I wasn't overly impressed with it. It felt like it was a bit heavy and it looked a bit Barbie-ish. It needed some sheen to it, but I will wear it again, and you know, it's always good to have a colour like this in my collection for when I want something that's matte and pink, bright pink, so I'm really excited to have that. Then I've got some Maybelline Colour Whispers, and I remember when these were first touted across the internet, like the Americans had them, we didn't, we were all upset by it. Well, I was upset by it, I don't know about you, but I was upset by it, and I remember thinking, when are they going to come to the UK? Well, I have two, and I don't know when they're going to come to the UK, but yeah, I'm happy to have two. So basically I've got the two colours, Pin Up Peach and Faint for Fuchsia. I haven't really used Faint for Fuchsia yet because it's quite a candy yum yum colour. And that, you know, now we're getting into September, summer seems to have passed, so those colours aren't really on my agenda, but I have been using quite a lot the Pin Up Peach because it's this beautiful red toned peach colour, and I just think this is brilliant. It's a very peachy nude, because the thing with these is that they're very, very sheer. When they say whisper, colour whisper, they really aren't pigmented at all. They literally are just a sheer wash of colour, and they're quite similar in texture to the Maybelline Baby Lips, to be honest with you. They're quite balmy. They're not like the Revlon lip butters where they're quite... If I was to describe the Revlon lip butters, it'd be like smooshy, if that makes any sense at all. They're quite easy to manipulate, whereas these are quite hard. They don't drag on the lip, but they're a lot harder. They're more of a balm feeling, whereas the butters are more buttery. If that makes any sense. I'm probably not making any sense at all, so I'll shut up because these will be coming up on the blog very soon, and I'm thrilled to have them, really thrilled to have them. And then the last three bits are eyeshadows. And the first one is something that isn't available in the UK at all at present. I don't know if they're going to be releasing it over here, but it is the Maybelline Colour Tattoo Pure Pigment, and I've got mine in Forest Fatale. Now, I'm not usually a green eyeshadow wearer. To be honest, I've never thought about wearing green eyeshadow, but you never know, I might start. It's this beautiful sort of dark mossy green colour. It's quite khaki, and it does go on quite, depending obviously how much you use, it does go on quite sheer. I mean, you can't even see it there, to be honest. But I suppose because it's a pigment, you can build it up. To be honest, out of everything that I've been given, this is the one thing I haven't played with much, and it's purely because I'm scared to look like an idiot. But I might try a nice green smoky eye and see how that goes. So yeah, if you've tried one of these before, then let me know what you did with it. The next thing is another 24-hour infallible eyeshadow by L'Oreal, and this is in the colour Amber Rush. It's a beautiful mid-golden pink. It's got a bit of pink in there. It's like, you know, just a mid-golden brown. I can see pink in there a little bit. I think this is stunning, and it's great to use with the bronze taupe. I put this all over the lid, and then I use the bronze taupe in the crease and in the outer V, and they just look stunning together. I genuinely love this colour as well. And like I said with the other pressed pigment, they're easy to blend, and I think they are really, really nice. I'm going to pick up some more of these in the UK shades, purely because I think these are going to become quite staple in my normal routine. And the last thing before this video goes on and on and on is another Wet n Wild palette, and it is in the I'm Getting Sunburned trio, which is a bit bizarre because who would want to look sunburned? But the colours are beautiful. There's a dark pink, or a medium pink, sorry. There is a dark brown with a bit of red and gold mixed in there. It actually comes out quite black. I've got it on today. And then there is this beautiful toasted gold colour, and that is stunning. It's just one of those beautiful colours. But as you can see with the brown, it's got a little bit of shimmer in there, but it is actually really dark, and if you use loads of it, it comes out black. But with the pink, let's just have a look at the pink. Oh no, it's got the brown in there. The problem with this is that sometimes they do get fallout. That's the pink. It's really sort of bright pink shimmer. Yeah, so that's that one. And I really like that as well. So that is everything that I've got from America, and I just thought I'd show you, give my first impressions, So, if you want to see anything specifically reviewed, apart from the ones that I've said are already coming up, then let me know below, and I will be sure to give you my full and honest opinion on all of them. Thanks so much to Sophie for running the giveaway. I'm so glad I won, and I do appreciate everything that is in there, and I will use everything that's in there. And thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, wherever they've moved the subscription click button to, and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!